Yeux d'amour, mon pays est Paris, parle toujours, mon cœur est ravi.
That leaves Yoocasa and Shoefittr.
Shoefittr.
Now, I'm going to take you through my pros and cons for each. Yoocasa is a very large market. It's something you can charge for. And it's something that people will use. Potentially, a parent might use this multiple times a month for multiple years.
Yes.
Shoefittr is a more robust, elegant product that's been built out a little bit more. It's more unique than Yoocasa, but not marginally more unique. However, it's something you're going to use once a year or every 2 years. It's limited in its footprint, so to speak.
keep them coming.
Yeah, exactly. So this leaves me with a very hard decision, which is one product which I think is tighter, I would say, a tighter fit, Shoefittr. The shoe fits. Or Yoocasa, which I think is a bigger vision and a more important product, I'll say.
Yes.
I think Yoocasa is a more important product in what it will do and what people will pay for it. Whereas Shoefittr, I'm not sure how much money it's going to make.
Well, you just sell this feature to everybody who
It
sells
is, so it's
shoes
B2B.
online.
I'm really having a hard time picking between these two because
They're both great. They're both good.
and I have to tell you, they both apply to me in my life right now. I do like running shoes. I like to run. I like to get a good fit, and I buy shoes online. It's a big thing I do with Zappos. I'm big friends with Tony. And Yoocasa, already I've done Skype when I'm on a plane or iChat with my wife, showing me my daughter or showing me the dogs. So I would very much like to play tic-tac-toe or hangman or soccer or pool
Coloring games or whatever,
Texas Hold'em, something like that for my daughter's
baby,
allowance. Yeah, London and I can play a little heads up on Full Tilt poker, and I will be giving you my affiliate code soon because I'm going to have a big tournament for charity on Full Tilt coming soon. But you have to use my affiliate code and sign up, so don't sign up yet. Wait. When I tell you to sign up, you'll get it, and we're going to try to do something big because I get referral fees and all this stuff. If we can do it correctly, we can make some money for charity. Anyway, gosh, it's a really hard decision for me.
You're agonizing over this one. I can tell you.
I want both to win. I want both to win. I think Shoefittr is awesome out of Pittsburgh. I feel like I'm going to ask the chat room to give me their feedback.
Oh, here we go.
Everybody in the chat room, help me make a decision right here.
So it's between two, Shoefittr or Yoocasa.
Or Yoocasa. I would like everybody to give put a Y colon and a score 1 to 10, and a Shoefittr S colon and a score 1 to 10. I'm going to take some feedback from the audience. So Yoocasa and then a number. And then
so you're rating Yoocasa and Shoefittr against one another. Higher number wins it.
I see Shoefittr. So Napat says he likes Shoefittr better.
Shoefittr better.
Scott Simcoe says a tie, but he says
a tie, but
Shoefittr. Oh, okay. So
enough.
he's flip-flopping a little bit. Anybody else in the chat room have an opinion?
Shoefittr 10, Yoocasa 8. Yoocasa 7, Shoefittr 9, Yoocasa 7, Shoefittr 10, Yoocasa 8, Shoefittr 10, Yoocasa 7, Shoefittr 8.5. Looks like Shoefitter's running away with it in the chat room. And that was my pick, too. I don't know if I have any weight on it.
No, you have weight, and Tyler has weight. You both picked Shoefittr, but I think from looking at this, what's happened is there's another Derek Wall has a great idea. I could give two number ones, one business to consumers, one business to business.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. Bethauser says, who says there can't be a tie? I do. There cannot be a tie. In life, somebody wins and somebody loses.
Yeah.
No, it's not true. There's a lot of winners in life. But there should be a winner of the competition.
This is zero sum. There's got to be a winner of the This Week in Startups.
But I could do B2B and B2C. That'll be a nice way to break it up.
That makes sense to me.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. God, it's getting so hard now because I see people with 9 and 10 for Yoocasa. There's a lot of people who like Yoocasa. See, I think if you're not a runner or not into running shoes or whatever, you're going to be less apt to like Shoefittr. But if you're a parent, you're going to be.
And I like a comfortable shoe.
But you don't have kids. You don't understand how great it would be to be on the road and play. You don't have that you know of.
That's true. Well, yes. there may be
your illegitimate son from Time, Texas. You can play Yoocasa with him.
My time in the Maldives.
Absolutely, you can be playing Scrabble with him. Gosh, and people are saying think bigger. See, Yoocasa, better vision,
Shoefittr,
high chance of success. See, that's why it's a hard decision. I don't know if I can make this decision. I'm going to wait till Friday. I'm going to sit on it.
Wow.
I'm not announcing a winner. I'm announcing 2 finalists.
2 finalists?
2 finalists. I'm going to make the decision on Friday.
On Friday's show. Friday at 1 p.m. is the next show.
But I'm going to do it. I'm not going to play games. At the top of the show,
we'll announce.
I will announce the winner, but I'm going to take 2 days.
They're making up in the chat room. Do me a favor and pull up Yoocasa right now and put the sound on your laptop, because they're saying in the chat room it's got this annoying auto music that plays. So.
Well, it's got a flash video that plays.
Yeah,
It should explain to you
I want to hear how annoying this is. That's not so bad.
Oh. It's just a little music.
Everybody in the chat room was saying, like, oh, it's got this awful music. The sound has to go. I see. Oh, there it is.
All right. I will do, or should I make a decision right now?
They don't like the make people. And just one more note for the chat room before we make the decision. People are asking, who do I check in for the launch conference? Because Roberta was running our meetup out there, we're taking a bye week. Okay. No checking in for the launch conference this week. Friday, check back in. You guys have plenty of time left. And a lot of people are right there at 10.
Yeah.
So we're going to start having people actually win this challenge.
And it's up to 100 people.
So we're taking a bye week this week. No checking in for the launch conference.
Up to 100 people can do it.
Check back in on Friday. They're also asking, does the winner win anything?
Yeah, they have won they won the startup meetup.
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights.
They'll be on the site.
And you know they can go.
And Scott Simcoe will do a
blog post.
About them. All right, I am. God.
I think you should decide right now. I don't think they like having to wait until Friday.
I can't decide. This is the classic case of better execution, bigger vision. You know, Shoefittr has I would say Shoefittr's a 10 on execution. This is an 8. Yoocasa's a 10 on big vision, and Shoefittr's an 8 on this. It's just they both equal 18.
Don't be a heel. Go ahead and pick one.
See, and people are saying it won't be, and other people are saying 2 number ones. All right, let me ask this question. Would you feel bad if I announced a tie?
They're saying pick one. Pick one. Risk versus growth. B2C, B2B, can't compare.
That's the problem. See, Derek Wall says it. It's hard.
I think that there's an excellent point there. That these are very different companies and they're aimed at very different markets and customers, and it's tough. But people want you to pick.
I don't know if I can.
You gotta get off the bitch train and just pick one.
You do. You gotta get
off the bitch train and just pick one.
You gotta take Gary V's advice.
All right.
It's not soccer. We can't have a tie. That's what the ball says.
I give it to Shoefittr. Yoocasa.
Shoefittr.
Runner-up.
Congratulations to Shoefittr.
I have to go with Shoefittr because it's better execution. It's further along. But I will say, if I was going to personally invest, I would be more apt to invest in Yoocasa.
Oh.
But and I'll tell you why. Only because I think it's a bigger vision, and I think Shoefittr might have the. And this is when it gets back to tie again. Shoefittr has the edge on an exit. The greater chance, but I can guarantee you it would be a smaller exit. So Yoocasa would be a slightly less chance of a positive exit than Shoefittr. Shoefittr is almost guaranteed to have a good exit, I think, in my mind.
Yoocasa's a bigger risk for sure.
It's a much bigger risk, but a much bigger reward. What if they make games that thousands of people are playing with them, and that people will pay for things with their kids? They'll pay for things with their kids.
There was a TechCrunch 50 company that was doing something similar. Actually, remember that interactive gaming area for kids, and you go and you earn points, and then you go shop with your points that you earn playing the games. And it was kind of similar. I think this actually had a cooler look.
Let's get Can I have my Le Maire back? Le Maire.